daddy is the sweetest daddy in the world.
I might never be your knight in shining armor.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's me Hanani here. This video are purposely created for my Yelsi coursework possessive speech. In this video, I will talk about the person that I chose in my family, Mr. Hamzah, my dearest father. But wait, don't forget to give the thumbs up, comment and share the love. First of all, everybody in this world has her father. Father is a gift from Allah since we had been birthed to this world. I'm sorry to those who their father has been passed away. Basically, father is a man in relation to his son or daughter. Besides the relation to their children, father may have a parental, legal and social relationship with his children that he may carry with a certain right and obligation. Back to my father. His name is Hamzah bin Abdurrani. I call him Ayah, but sometimes I call him Dad. He is 51 years old. He is a fisherman. He is my first boyfriend in my life. There are 3 points that I want to share with you guys why I'm choosing my father. The first point is my father is an unpredictable person. Second, he provides us with care, love and protection. And the last one is he is such a hardworking person. Watch this video till the end, guys.
When I first saw you from across the room, I could tell that you were curious. Girl, I hope you're sure what you're looking for, 'cause I'm not good at making promises. But if you like...
First of all, let me tell you the first point about my father. He's such an unpredictable person. He has 2 personalities, either the silly person and the funny person. All of my family cannot read his mind. We didn't know when the exact time he will be cool, because most of the time he acts strictly with us. Despite his mother also cannot read his behavior. His personality made us always careful and teach us how to deal with a different kind of person. The strict person also can be a funny person, right? The other side of Ayah, he also can be a funny person that we cannot expect it. He always makes jokes of my mom. When he is in a good mood, he usually sings loudly in the house.
I might never be the hands you put your heart in, or the arms that hold you anytime you want them. But that don't mean that we can live here in the moment, 'cause I can be the one you love from time to time. But if you like causing trouble up in hotel...
The next point is my father always provides us with care, love and protection. Besides my mother and other siblings, my father also looked after his mother and his disability sister after his father passed away. As a head of our family, he always be a good father to us, a good husband for my mother and also a good son for his mom. He took his father's responsibility to carry out all the work that had been left. Since that, he always wants us to be by his side or work and study near to the house. If we face any problem, he tries to solve it. Usually, he will text us asking either we will be at home on weekend or not, asking us either we are fine or not, and when he texts me, he always asks me whether I had eaten or not. For him, when all of his children is in front of his eyes, he will feel relief. he always tries his best to fulfill what we want. For example, he will buy what we had wished before, because for him, our happiness is his happiness too. He spends most of his time with us at home. When eating for lunch, he wants all of us to be with him and sit together on the dining table. That is what we do ever since my late grandfather is still alive. I still remember the time where I was far away from him, being a boarding school student in Jitra. He always comforted me whenever I cried. All of his advice that he gave me makes me survive there for 5 years.
If you like midnight driving with the windows down, and if you like going places we can't even pronounce, if you like to do whatever you've been dreaming about, maybe you're perfect, maybe you're perfect, so let's start right now. And if you like cameras.
The last point is, my dad is a hardworking person. As he is a fisherman, he did different kind of work at the sea depending on the season. I had an experience before of accompanying him to the sea when I was 7 years old. Usually, my dad went for work by himself or sometimes accompanied by my mother or my brother. He never complained about his job. Sometimes I feel scared when he go to his work alone and come home late. When he go to the sea, usually he will come home at 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. If he did not come home by that time, we are already worried about him. Usually, my mother or my grandmother will wait for him to come home. He worked hard, although he was tired. Besides that, as a man, my father managed to do variety of work. He always helped my mother in repairing machine that had been broken at home, any kind of household, and other things that need man energy. He will do the work without complaining.
And if you like cameras flashing every time we go out, if you're looking for someone to write your breakup songs about, baby, I'm perfect.
As a conclusion, my dearest father, Mr. Hamzah, can be described as a superhero for me. His responsibility towards our family had been done nicely. I'm blessed to be his daughter. To raise his family, he never know and understand what tired is. Sometimes, through his face, I know that he was tired and did not get enough rest and sleep. But everything that he did is for the sake of my family's happiness. No matter what happened to him, he had done the best for us. Having a great father in the family is such a great blessing. Always take all the positive things and advice from our father, as he had went through ups and downs in life. A great father will do anything to make his loved ones happy, although he faced the pain alone. Always appreciate what our father had done to us. Yes, I agree that certain father in this world never show his love to us. But trust me, this one thing, deep in his heart, our father loved us so much more than his life. Ayah, I'm proud to having you in my life. Thank you for everything you had done for our family. You always sacrifice your life to make our family happy. Sorry for all my wrongdoing to you. Take care of your health, Ayah. May Allah always bless you. I love you so much.
There's
say, oh my God, I see the way you
Through
shine.
his face, I know
Take your
that
hand,
he was
and place
tired
them
and
both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was
deep
passing
in his
by.
heart, our Father
Now I
loved
beg to see you dance
us
just one more
so
time.
much that
Ooh,